News 8 at 5 starts now.
Mosques across the U.S. on alert today after an attack on 2 mosques in New Zealand left dozens of people dead. Developing tonight, the investigation into the Delphi murders is moving in a new direction. Well, Purdue University is reaching across the state to help fight against the opioid epidemic thanks to a federal grant.
And I'm just getting into my email now, just breaking to you guys. The Indiana Sports Corps has canceled fan events connected to the Big Ten tournament. So I'm telling you, these are developments that we're going to keep following with this coronavirus. Drawings like this are what I'm talking about here, with a picture of a cross here drawn by a student and a message saying, "Dear Mrs. Sturgey, thank you for all that you do."
It's barely even fall, but it feels more like the heart of winter. We've actually settled into the teens. Not good. I'm not liking it. And guess what, guys? We could see some snow tomorrow. Let's bring in the know Wish TV Chief Meteorologist Ashley Brown. The principal told me point blank that they've known this was coming for about 2 years now, after he told me the Archdiocese found out about that male teacher's relationship on social media. Yeah, people claim the powerful psychostimulant is being sold as meth in Broad Ripple. That's where we find our News 8's Julia Dang. And Julia, you talked to a man who tried flakka. Some of the stars visiting the Circle City are making their way down the red carpet at the 500 Festival Off the Grid party. That's where we find our Wish TV's Indie Style host, Amber Hankins. Amber, how's it going out there? Alrighty, we'll have a pint tonight. Yeah, I'm talking about beer. And to celebrate having a pint, it's almost over. The day's almost over, I know, but it's never too late to celebrate National Drink Beer Day. That's all we have tonight at 6, guys. But coming up at 6:30, a special half hour dedicated to celebrating strong female leaders across the country and how they help shape the U.S.
News 8 at 10 starts now.
And we'll start with the weather here tonight. If you're sick of the rain, there's some relief on the way, but not quite yet.
Yeah, Central Indiana facing a soggy end to Friday, and the rain will hang around into Saturday. Wish TV Chief Meteorologist Ashley Brown joining us now. And Ashley, the weekend is getting off to a rough start. Yeah. New tonight, Fishers police backtracking after being accused of racially profiling in a Facebook post. Yeah, that's right. And police now say they were wrong for the original post, but some of the community are still upset.
This is the post by Fishers PD that has people talking.
We reached out to Fishers PD for comment, and we were referred to a city spokesperson. Wish TV left numerous messages for that spokesperson, and they did not get back to us. To view Fishers Police full Facebook post from today about the incident, head to wishtv.com. Developing tonight, the investigation into the Delphi murders is moving in a new direction. That's according to state police. It's been more than 2 years since police found the bodies of Abby Williams and Libby German near a Carroll County trail. Since then, police have investigated thousands of tips, but so far, no arrests. Police wouldn't give any details on what exactly this new direction will be, but they've scheduled a news conference for Monday at noon. We'll carry it live on wishtv.com, the Wish TV News app, and our Facebook page. A car crash killed Kurt Kesey in February and severely injured his wife. He left behind 4 young children, and tonight the challenges have only just begun for the family. Yeah. It's an incredibly powerful story watching that, just getting that feeling in my throat when I just saw that. It's incredibly sad. People have to come out and help this family.
It's very sad.
My heart breaks.
The last time Steve and Carol Latham were at the Whiteland Warriors football stadium, they were surrounded by friends, football families coming together after the sudden loss of their son, 15-year-old Ryan, a lineman on the high school football team. But this week, they were alone. And for the last time, walking into the team locker room and walking out with tributes to their son.
What do you want to do? You want to keep it?
Memories collected from number 76's locker.
Holy smokes. When did his wrestling thing get in here?
Some painful. Others brought a laugh.
So were all your football players running around with one cleat?
But it was what they found.
I'm sure there's a story behind most of them.
From Ryan's teammates that left the Lathams in tears.
Hey Ryan, a Rye guy.
Notes.
I'm glad you got to be on my team.
Dozens of them.
And every day I'm going to play for you.
Detailing their love for Ryan.
It gave them a sense of closure. It gave them a place to go, a place to put down their thoughts. And there was no manual or instructions, or I really didn't know what to do, but it seemed like the right thing to do.
I do love the fact that all the teammates and all the boys wrote a whole lot of letters that it's going to hurt reading them, but it's going to be bittersweet at the same time.
It's these intimate moments.
I'm so glad they got to put their feelings out there.
The Lathams say other parents needed to see.
This kid has anything wrong with him like Ryan did. I hope they see this, and I hope that they get them checked out.
With Ryan's locker cleaned and nothing left,
You're not supposed to clean out your boy's locker. That's one of the joys and funs he's supposed to be able to do is clean out his own locker.
This is the end. This is it. This is the last. This was the last thing that we had to do.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I just want you to see.
it was at that very moment they got a surprise. From rival Mooresville football team, engraved angel wings.
Oh my gosh!
And if you look closely, you'll see the faces of Ryan's teammates, serving as a very visual reminder that football is family, and the Lathams will never be alone.
So that was from.
Amazing Grace, how bittersweet the sound. Another sound that echoed through the gym at Fishers High School. The painful whines and cries from hundreds of K-9 officers and their partners who came from around the state to honor fallen officer K-9 Harley. Harley, a 5-year-old Belgian Malinois, was shot and killed last week.
Harley was loyal, devoted, driven, a protector, a friend, and a shift partner. Over his career, Harley had 560 deployments.
A dogged member of the Fishers police force. For those who honored him, finding the words to say goodbye were hard to come by. His handler, Jared Koopman, front row, as his fallen K-9 partner was awarded the Medal of Honor and Purple Heart.
Keep your head high and your chin up. Know that Harley represented well, and officers were safe that night.
From the hundreds of faces in the crowd to a familiar one.
When your husband calls you at 3:30 in the morning and starts the conversation with, "I am okay, but Harley is gone," a part of you crumbles.
The price Harley paid will never be forgotten. Not just a dog, an officer who showed no fear, even up until the moment he died.
There was a brief moment where Harley stopped to look at Jared and almost to say, "I've got this one, Dad." And then, just like always, Harley charged out front.
Man's best friend. End of watch, November 13th, 2019. But his legacy will live forever.